to another match here on TPS TV. These two sides are very closely matched, and I'm not too sure what the score is going to be tonight. I think we're going to have a goal fest, so sit back, relax, because the game is about to kick off, and we'll be here with you commentating through it. So the team captain's currently deciding on the length of the match, the ball, as well as the conditions of the pitch. I'm wondering what the weather conditions will be like. We've got some storms forecast. Hopefully it doesn't interrupt the match and provide a slippy surface for the players. The referee signals the match to get underway and the ball is rolling. And the ball is in the green team's half. And as we look over to the touchline, a substitution is being made. It's a good pass. The ball is in the blue team's half. And it's a goal! And as we look over to the touchline, a substitution is being made. Looking at the amount of accurate shots in the game, we can see it's off the crossbar. The ball's gone out for a corner. And we've got a substitution being made. Well saved from the goalkeeper. Wow, fantastic save there from the goalkeeper. Brilliant reflexes. The ball is in the blue team's half. And the ball is in the green team's half. Off the post. As we come to a break in the play here, let me remind you that in TPS there are a variety of different badges which you can win completing in-game actions. For example, we've got achievements for when you hit level 50, level 100, level 500, level 1000, when you reach 100 goals, when you become the man of the match, when you unlock the bronze ranked mode, and many others. By playing the game and leveling up, you're getting closer to unlocking more of these badges and writing your name in the TPS history books. Oh, what a goal! Oh, I'm not too sure about this one. It's gone to a VAR review. Let's have a look at the replay. I know we're all talking about the goal, but the assist was wonderful. You look at the cross, and it's in the right space, the striker's there at the right time, and he delivers. Bam! It's a goal. Well, it was definitely a close one, and the right decision there from the referee. As we look over to the touchline, a substitution is being made. That was another good pass on the Blues. And the ball is rolled out of play for a throw. Well, as we enjoy this match, let's take a look at some of these statistical elements to give us a better insight into which teams are performing. And you can see that the blue side are dominating in terms of accurate passes. Now this means that they're managing to get through the midfield very easily, cutting open the other team, and that can be a danger. Now if I was out there on the field, I would be getting another player back down into defence or central midfield to cut through those passes and prevent any more chances from being created. And the ball's gone out for a throw. Well, something to keep an eye on here is that the player has gone down with tiredness. He just needs to recharge that energy. Now let me remind you that if you are struggling with your energy levels and you want to get back into the game, you can purchase an instant stamina which will replenish your energy levels and get you back in the game without having to refill. We'll see what this player does though. Hopefully, fantastic goal. The ball is in the blue team's half and goes out of play. The ball goes out for a goal kick. And the ball is in the green team's half. And it's off the crossbar. And we look to the sideline and the referee has put up his board. There's going to be an additional 2 minutes of extra time. Oh, what a pass. And the ball here has been given away to the green team. Oh, and it's a fantastic goal out of nothing, right past the goalkeeper, and you have to say that this team are showing some quality on the pitch. And as we look over to the touchline, a substitution is being made. The ball is in the blue team's half. The ball's gone out for a throw. The ball's gone out of play for a throw-in. Whereas we come into the half-time break here, the green side obviously are in front in this game, but it all could change in the second half, so they've got to keep their composure, they've got to stay compact, and they can't give away any chances, else they could be allowing the Blues to get back into this game. The ball is in the green team's half. And it's a goal, a fantastic goal, and you will not see a goal like that every single game. That was quality, something that you will only see from some of the best players in TPS. And that pass has just gone wide. Well, as we see the possession stats here, we can see that the blue team are leading here with a large majority, and I think if the green team don't start changing their style of play, it's not going to look good for them. I think the only winner here will be the Blues, and that will be represented by goals. And the ball is in the blue team's half. And it's now the blue team on the ball. Oh, a fantastic save there from the goalkeeper. Brilliant reflexes. Well, let's get the opinion of some of the fans who've been watching this game. I'm here with Steve, a blue team supporter. Steve, what have you thought of the match so far?
Yeah, no, it's an absolutely fantastic game. I'm really enjoying it, and I really hope the team wins today.
Well, it has been a brilliant performance. And what about you, Jerry? What have you thought of the game so far? Because I know you've travelled a long way to come and watch your team today.
I've travelled all the way from Australia to watch my team today.
The goalkeeper's pulled off and it's a penalty. Well, that's just not what you want to be seeing in the game. Giving away a penalty, attacking directly inside the box, totally preventable, and unfortunately the defender has given away an opportunity to the attacking team which could put them ahead in this match. Oh, fantastic goal!
Looking at the amount of accurate shots in the game, we can see that the green team have had more accurate shots than the blues. Now, this does mean that they have been more clinical in the match, but don't forget, it's goals that win matches, so this isn't everything. There's still a way back into the game for the blues. Maybe they've been a little bit wasteful in terms of goal, or they're just playing a more defensive strategy. And it's a goal, a fantastic goal, and you will not see a goal like that every single game. That was quality, something that you will only see from some of the best players in TPS. And as we look over to the touchline, a substitution is being made.
The ball is in the blue team's half. The ball goes out for a goal kick. And the ball's gone out for a throw. And the ball is in the green team's half. Well saved from the goalkeeper.
Well, I've got no sympathy here for the defence because they're all over the place. They're not doing any of their jobs, they're not working together. You've got players just walking around mindlessly in the box. Track your runners, track where the ball is coming from. Push up the pitch so that you can see the danger and get to it before it's near your box. But instead, no. Defence all over the place. It's a shambles, and all it does is allow the opponents an easy way in, and it results in a goal.
Oh, what a pass.
Well, that was just a terrible miss, and you've got to feel for him really, because why on earth is he attempting that shot? It's a 1 in 100. He's never going to score from there. Let me remind you,
Well saved from the goalkeeper.
and as we look over to the touchline, a substitution is being made.
And it's off to a fantastic piece of goalkeeping. Who would have thought he'd scored? And the ball is in the blue team's half. And it's a goal!
Well, that is a fantastic goal because it's got all of the elements that you'd want to see there in a modern football goal. You've got the team play, the build-up was absolutely sublime. Passing was on point between all of the players, which culminated in a magnificent shot, and it bypassed the goalie and defence.
And the ball is in the green team's half. And it's a goal! Well, he's scored already tonight and he's just delivered another one. What a goal. Fantastic from him. And that's his second goal of the night.
And as we look over to the touchline, a substitution is being made.
Fantastic goal. And we look to the...
And goes out of play.
Couldn't keep it in. It's gone out for a goal kick. And the ball is in the green team's half. The referee blows his whistle and he's pointed to a penalty. The referee's pulled out a yellow card here and he's got to be careful. If he gets another one then he could be sent off. Oh, what a goal!
As we look over to the touchline, a substitution is being made.
Coming off the pitch. And the ball is in the blue team's half.
It's a fantastic goal out of nothing, right past the goalkeeper, and you have to say that this team are showing some quality on the pitch.